That frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
fun here.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. Wow, that's far! It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an oath. Velvet your stout. When they come and they shout. Look now! Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a whisper stout. And it says with pride that I'm a one-time mortified. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an uncle velvet is stout.
This special episode of Big Game Hunter is a repeat broadcast from Praetor.
Oh,
presenting
bye-bye.
in memoriam of the
Cease
late
any and all manner of perambulation.
in the field just 1 week from promotion. I'm Pierce.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your
Yeah,
logs.
I'm just finishing up all the companion
exemplar,
missions
if I may.
that I have anyway.
Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchoress Brun straight away.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up
seems
the
like a
lift,
bitch.
4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation. Everyone
This
here
sounds
is
nice,
such
though.
an admirer.
The atmosphere is electrified. In related news, I couldn't be happier to announce this episode is my last...
Anchoress Brun is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Seems well guarded. Let's not make any sudden moves. Unless, you know, we want to fight.
Let's just hustle up and get off this law-forsaken rock. Praetor's biggest danger is its wildlife. Predators here leverage the dark to lure prey with a kind of
What?
bio-lunch.
Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story. Such as?
Something else. Something big and fast. With a mean appetite and an
Is that Marisol?
The endpoint herself. I thought she was a myth.
razor sharp, so we can assume.
Some of the helmets are so funny.
Victims' heads, limbs, and organs tend to go their separate ways, neatly cleaved, defleshed, and gnawed to the bone. The odd severed hand still clutching a
A bit
weapon.
of steel in
its ammo
here.
dry.
Your actions are in accordance with the plan.
Look, everyone. It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Cute.
You're remarkably effective for someone so ignorant of abstract calculus.
A monkey's bigger, meaner arm. We too know the creature gets the drop on victims. Literally falls out of the sky. Seems like a good candidate for our biological weapons program if we could rope one for study. So join me and
Nothing in that toilet.
as we look under every rock and atop every crag. Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot the boy damn thing!
And that was the final episode of Big Game Hunter. In related news for you creatures of sorts, we're still accepting applications for a VP of xenobiological exploitation. Requires folks with passing knowledge of Arcadian fauna, broadcast skills,
Somehow that's not
also a
suited.
decent time on the 100-yard sprint. And although Big Game Hunter has been cancelled, VP Huntley's efforts have borne fruit. I mean, egg.
I am a long-time vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. I hope you don't mind me saying. Go on up.
Revealed Huntley and his team were eviscerated by a Gorvid, Praetor's apex predator. Researchers tracing their VP's footsteps sought a Gorvid egg for study. An ambitious independent contractor rose to the challenge and delivered.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
Weak strength, predatory instincts, appetite, talon sharpness. Priceless data for our biological armament folks whose fatalities have been kept to a reasonable minimum. Hey, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggheads, right? More quality broadcasting coming right up. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, a sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once a chemist just process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's like the branding feed.
Oh, who's this?
Can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can't be more than just a solvent-based glue.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped me prove my argument that pacifism always presents the best options. I admit I have modified that opinion slightly since then. I understand you allowed Seer Wiley to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? Isn't it, though? So much more room to think. No one else leaving their sweaty breeches next to the comestibles nook. It's a refurbished test chamber, in fact. The facility was originally utilized in experiments by the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, so it's highly appropriate
Preemptive
for the
causal
vital work
redirection.
we're doing here. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes? You're right, it did. Normally, I'm the soul
said
of
it's shite.
fastidiousness, I assure you. I hope you can forgive my unconscionable error as I summarize my main points.
We'll overlook it this one time. Go on.
Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department. From
That
their
doesn't sound good at
methods
all.
and their science, to solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is, Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the anchor hold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Sir Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Not long at all. We reached out to her on Cloister. She agreed to join us immediately. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access
My screen
unlocked
bursting
so
reminds
you
me of that
can
Rick and
join
Morty
her.
episode.
Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
You can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Brainy pattern and to keep us content.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them to verify my settings.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way. You don't remember us discussing this before with a means of sidestepping much of what's presumed required to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations.
The idea was, theoretically, it would hurry the process along, so the equation could be solved in our lifetime. It was completely unorthodox.
Since then, I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there's a big chance of subsequent events leading to a universal end. So the stakes are
the end of the
everything.
universe.
When we destroyed the original copies of her research at Winter's Grasp, I discovered someone else was continuing her work, which led us here.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macrowaves, nucleons, N-rays. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix, to simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful, so I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment. Thank you. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the second floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
Real glad I didn't initiate experiment.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless-Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of correction. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in case rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8%.
Archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable.
A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake.
Is known. So it says.
Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or God.
Stuck on the ground. Impact and colon got you down. Well, trust and stand the cold burns. It's far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestines dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
Enemy spotted.
Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, live on, fly free. No longer does my package setting everyone's natural logarithms. Oh, live on. Break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Shit, I think I've already done it wrong. If I do the 400.
Many of you are wondering, what is Anti's choice? It's quite simple, really.
Anti's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to yourself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Now, upward and onward. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
Supposed to be done.
The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Till then, I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning and yearning
Shit.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Attention all ground-bound associates across Arcadia. Look skyward with pride at that brilliant speck in Elysium orbit. That's the ACS Undisputed Claim, a beacon of profitability. More more than just our corporate flagship. The Undisputed Claim has been our home office away from home ever since we acquired it during the merger with Spacer's Choice in Tau Ceti. Aboard, you'll find top-of-the-line facilities, from hangar bays to mess halls to the medical wing, where battle-scarred troops are rebuilt better than new and promptly redeployed. Our flagship is a model of self-sufficiency, the tightest of tight ships. Outages and life support are rare, not worth mentioning. Forget I mentioned it. The Undisputed Claim is home to a cross-section of our corporate hierarchy, from our beloved CEO herself in her tower officeplex to the bottom rungers in the bowels of the ship. All traversed with a convenient tram system. Knock-back drinks in the famous bottom runger saloon. Ballpark some figures on a cocktail napkin. Make a few handshake deals. But don't hobnob unduly. We all have work to do and a solar system to liberate. Everyone get to work. Your home office away from home will be waiting for you when the job is done. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
A lonesome boy with a hapless frown, whose luck spun around when NT came to town. A marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose, offered the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, NT welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up, didn't hesitate, and he knew the money's Papa's take. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first you go to train, don't get your way. No rules, no oversight. No weather to abide. Things only think the matters is the wrong side. Still how you profit more. Cause the cost you raise the price of profit soar. To joy a blazing fair. Oh, you know it well. Make an anti proud. Wouldn't that be swell? Blow can blow.
Wait for him to go back up again. Proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Swing it now, oh yeah. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. The profit soars, the
And now, a word from our our sponsors. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step
Path to
inside
ascendancy
and let
is
electromagnetic
non-linear.
waves bathe
So it
over
says in
you,
a good
exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan.
All
Ask your
solutions
doctor
proceed
if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, we love Fizzo.
If you're done evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the tank.
Red and green and black and blue. Milky white. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile again. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo.
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bonjour, was it a success? What happened? Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail. I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchor's Brun.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted,
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good. All it requires is a forceful array of incisive...
You mean one of our old brain off? That's what the rank and file in our old department used
Brain
to
off.
call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely.
A brain off against an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved,
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
There's gotta be another way, right? If not, we've always got killing her as a contingency plan.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's, we love Fizzo.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder should...
Honestly, I'm relieved as well.
From the legend. If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need... Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchors is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system. I'll need to make an announcement afterward. That an act...
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad...
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please, Here's the hatch key in case you need it.
And Marisol,
All the skeletons
do
of the
keep
repressive
out of
society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces have transformed the Protectorate's black sites into highlights of our quarterly income report. Factories, chemical plants,
Off we go.
unnatural resources, all ours for the exploiting. An incredible return on our troop investment. And while every planetary occupation has its hazards, Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed. Easily. Our Praetor facilities are operating at 110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down-and-outers or jealous lower...
Save the game here, just in case I need to actually go and do the events beforehand.
managers who balked when Auntie first proposed we put boots on that rock.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. Some issues. You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Really? In what way? Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Really? I doubt you've had ample time to review everything assiduously enough to fire both barrels like that. Though I admire your operational candor. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom. Oh, is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. Really? Will I become a laughingstock among my peers? Have the whispered jeers begun already? No.
Try and get her with speech.
Calm down. Breathe. You've faced setbacks before. The experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious,
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. That is an interesting thought puzzle. As humorous as it is inapplicable. I remain unswayed.
We tried. Our fallback plans...
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
And this is what she said to
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. And listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
Fellow scholars of the Order, a tragic accident has occurred. During our recent experiment in the test chamber
Improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning, so shortly you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved. It's time to mount piety. Renovate or repairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that ways advance your goal and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some more arrays. Make
Oh, let's talk later, dear.
convince them and increase your sway. Make them
I have to go and like invent it.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the factor.
Like, how do I loot her body?
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess.
1 second, everyone. And they're back.
They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must
Hold on. Go back to the entrance.
My corporate seal had been revived.
Oh no.
Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brunn falls prey to an unfortunate accident right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events are unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. Sounds like a glorified way to describe agents of disruption. Suppose you'll claim this was all just coincidence. A misaligned series of mishaps that simply appear to be your fault. The Anchoress I'm well versed in manipulative prevarication from feckless mutineers. Try again. Or try facing a gauntlet of well-trained exemplars. I could always choose for you. Are you done? I know you're to blame. Fellow exemplars of the Order, commence hostilities!
Step aside. Victory or death! Recharged and ready.
Investigating hostile intentions. Check your scope for combatant analysis. Adversary this might sting. A lot. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Victory or death! Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress. Rich weapon pride! Target analyzed. Lay down fire. But
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing into market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Say, I know this was difficult and rather a mess. You tried to do right before you...
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye. Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. Thought you knew, or not, but her can't feigned Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate.
It's not easy changing who you are. I'd like to say it's worth it, even though it doesn't feel like it. But I guess we'll both see. Commander. Such a...
Acquisition.
Commander, I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me. A bit, yes. But we could have done better by Anchoress Brunn. If we'd properly... And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead. I hope so, at least. According to Anais, we could have reduced the likelihood of that occurring by completing the brain-off. It's not anywhere near zero, but it's unlikely. She seemed pleased that we at least attempted to address her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you. No. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time. Oh. Did you need something? May all...
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from
Back
the
in 2
finest
seconds.
coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, spread...
And I'm back.
Organs, salt tuna skin, nana peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you. cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Till then, I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning and yearning for all of you.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance. blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue,
Milky white and orange too.
yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile yet.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka. You crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
Now Spectrum Vodka comes in brown.
All the colors, don't overthink it.
Step it back and drink it, drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos Spectrum Vodka.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth velvety stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Look out! Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. recipe. It's a Wentworth stout, and it says with pride that I'm a #1 top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out within the school. Cover the shout.
of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
And I wouldn't give for. Got something that needs doing, Commander? Well, ain't that. And now we got this.
Wentworth size says you're who's who, and the smell is just as impressive too. Anything smaller is for nincompoops. These Belvederes ain't your grandma shoes. They're Wentworth stouts, nothing else will do. And if you're an up-and-comer, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an Uncle Wentworth Velvet Stout.
Don't mind me. Got something that needs doing?
That's Uncle Wentworth. Belvedere.
I wouldn't give for. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
A little good news to brighten your day. Local protectorate forces have been considerably vexed for some time by a troublesome uranium gas leak in their repair facility. Top brass sources ordered their protectors to get sorted in short order. Well, a brief while ago, our field agents exacerbated the problem further. Hazardous gas plumes have proliferated the area, making automech reinforcements damn near impossible. One might easily suppose this signifies utter failure on the part of their commander, and only hope it signals...
Oh, wager the Vox relay had all kinds of protectorate.
Now, on to other
Someday, when I make it big and lower middle
This makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Hey there, go. Did you know the speakers in the Get Up and Go Getter advertisements weren't real people? I mean, of course they're real, but I somehow presume in the Protectorate, of course. Hey there, Go Getter.
Looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for better now. Real shame.
I must say, I have some. It's not a totally basic.
2 days.
That should totally be annihilated.
To get you going in the morning.
technician Halt there. You match the description of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting. But as they say, assumptions made are mistakes readied. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you. What are they teaching? Some might label me mistrustful, but I wonder, it raises doubt you are even who you presume to be. There is no mistaking that you may avail yourself.
So you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another.
Put my phone on charge.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profit.
Off to the garden. Take my medicine while I'm in the loading screen.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most
there?
profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
At Auntie's Choice, we think there is no freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in order to be free.
Every autonomous consumer needs both Borscht and I can.
People are gonna start to talk.
Can you truly say you are liberated without frozen, dried, smoked, and canned salt tuna fillet?
Aren't you reliant? There. Was there anything else you wished to? No need to wait for.
And now, back to it. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits.
I look forward to the now. Yes, excellent. Take that, reductionist. Don't tell anyone about that. Not by a factor of thousands. You'll have. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you.
Your admittance to the Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning makes
You've made such progress moving us toward an Order Auntie's Choice alliance. Everything's... When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the... If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's Choice. So this This is our last and farewell.
Just gonna save the game just in case this goes bad.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice.
Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator. And I admit, when I sent my initial message, your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station. Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. If your actions were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that? I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to this. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve. Once you have met with Auntie, instruct my time is... Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat. No. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the count. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate, the compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life. It was not the only determining factor, but yes. In fact, call it proof. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It saddens me to see. May you would.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the best choice.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Be the statistical exception to the natural state of entropy in the universe.
From the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, spread organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Now, after the anti-choices ship.
Well.
tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughs and bothers you, don't worry, you can do it too. To get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Don't be a rude.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
As tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in. Candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
This special
training and ethically great consultants who labor with committing to a
biological exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management.
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway?
Each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards! Get a load of its tribal gland! And each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. What doesn't kill you is your net worth.
These rats are due for eating. Where are the ones... Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you? Unbelievable. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap? Uh-huh. Exactly. You in? Oh, good. Someone... This here card will get... See any...
I hope you were listening to all of those directions, because I wasn't.
Stub your toe and slice it off. Dangers in the air here. Literally. The atmosphere is electrified. In related news, I couldn't be happier to announce this episode is my last time in the field. Yep. Old Pierce Huntley has been called up the ladder, promoted to a cushy desk job in head office tower. Let someone else tromp around in the bush. I'm officially too important. Let's just hustle up. Get off this law-forsaken rock.
Came here because I heard Auntie's Choice was contracted.
Leverage the dark to lure prey with a kind of bio-light show. Neat trick, sure. Yet they're small fry compared to something else. Something big and fast with a mean
Please have identification. You're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs. Oh, I didn't already. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice. But your standing with us could be higher if all it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia. Splendid. Enjoy your time on the AC from there, and
a monkey's bigger and meaner uncle. We do know the creature gets the drop on victims, literally falls out of the sky. Seems like a good candidate for our biological weapons program if we could rope one for study. So join me and my security team as we look under every rock and atop every crag. Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot the void damn thing! Ah!
And that was the final episode of Big Gain Hunter. In related news for you venturesome sorts, we're still accepting applications for a VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. Required skills include passing knowledge of Arcadian fauna, broadcast skills a plus, also a decent time on the 100-yard sprint. And although Big Gain Hunter has been cancelled, VP Huntley's efforts have borne fruit. I mean, egg. They've borne an egg. Let me explain. Further investigation by Xenobiological Exploitation personnel revealed Hunter was eviscerated by a Gorvid, Praetor's apex predator. Researchers tracing their monkeys' footsteps.
This area is for client intake specialists only. Oh, I admire you. Go where I want.
And delivered said egg. It has since hatched. Our team is learning all sorts of priceless info about the juvenile Gorvid. Beak strength, predatory instincts, appetite, talon sharpness. Priceless data for our biological armament folks whose fatalities have been kept to a reasonable minimum. Hey, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggheads, right? What say we change the subject? Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
You have questions? We have answers. Like what? Ask away. There's anything else you need to know about the Esplanade? Definite. You're not oh, that's like who? I need detail. No way you're getting to like most. Well, for
things as cheaply as possible, this thing will likely
In addition to my standard service.
fly off the tracks and kill us all. Well, at least it'll be an interesting ride.
Part of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's choice departments.
Hey, you, soldier with the, got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah,
Hey, just a courier friend, nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me. Couldn't tell you. The client paid extra for complete. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service unless you pay.
Ain't heard from...
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all of this. Loan that you request.
Appreciate you handling our dirty
In addition to
What do you need, Commander?
Such as?
Never thought I'd... Would have been worth every bit, though. The order ain't any different from us in the end. Fine by me. Whoa! This looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
You there! Yes, you! I reckon. You feeling famished, peckish, hot?
For details on this exciting opportunity.
Though my deals are quid pro quo.
The story of Anti-Who versus the Throne Man is a ballad for our...
I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe.
This mascot represents your worth.
Step on up and pick your... Just name...
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung.
Your doctor called. I've got...
Listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else at current rates and greater expense. So let's proudly show our appreciation by spotlighting our new employee of the fiscal quarter, Desmond Buchanan Milver Street, for his outstanding service on Paradise Island. Milver Street orchestrated a propaganda-driven initiative which, aided by an outsourced
You there!
contractor,
Yes!
turned
Name a food. The best...
into productive anti-personnel. All without firing a single expensive bullet or risking anti-troops and the expense of their unfortunately contractual medical care. Quite the feel-good corporate interest story. If only Security Commander Babylon Carr had tried such creative tactics with her invasion force. This is why Milver Street is our employee of the fiscal quarter and she is not. As usual, our quarterly winner is using Galaxy's greatest anti-executive model personalized with their employee number.
Afraid I'm not.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something? Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal... Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Feeling queasy? Made by the finest of aunties of excellent...
To eat something now. Go for lunch with Borst rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your wingers out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Well, whatever there were.
Unrelated bric-a-brac, we got your... We market the most one person... go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute, all told. And you possess the sort of rugged, from the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon. Why, friend, there's two things I desperately require. Realism. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creator. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell. Head into our recording.
Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a midday meal.
Here for a Sorry. In the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
Meal pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water?
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special
Stay
appearances.
Hungry meal pack.
Normally I
featuring
would,
our finest and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Something I can help you with? Something I can help you with?
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact colon got you down. Well, trust and chemical purge is far better than natural cure. Oh, live
Bad idea. This is Mid-Talking advertising copywriter extra.
Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape out everyone. If they don't have a good background first to frame your thinking, they're a forward person.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic downer, am not normally into things. So you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Stuff is stuck in your gut and
Honey, you should
Not once. All right, I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? Calling all for next question. How can we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know. Or a Right, everyone watches for your next move. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with
on the ground. Impact colon got you down. Well, trust and chemical purge
your needs are
far better
different.
than
Last question.
natural cure.
What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Available now, double packs for couples to share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like cyst rides built for two.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear I can already. Alright, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly.
Calling all free thinkers. Everyone watches for your next move. So they can copy it. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rides just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pals deep fried cysty bits. Available now in double packs for couples. To share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like cyst
foundation
rides
that
built for
Auntie's
two.
Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious
Sorry, no
efficacy.
autographs.
while the Protectorate decide what its
Sorry,
subjects get.
in the midst of composing my latest product
What you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ.
People say Auntie's Choice and
Welcome
Self
to
Rosa are
the
no different.
Hey, it's our favorite fixer.
People's lives now. As a response.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
At Auntie's Choice, we understand the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After
What?
all,
Sorry. Can't.
it's all about.
Now, upward and onward. Next up, some...
Welcome to the bottom runger. Exclusive home of the Raptida. That's what everyone, and I do. However, not tending bar right now. Mayor Dick.
Need anything? Why, it's only the most popular, lowest...
It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, Borst worst, oh Borst worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to farts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hot
Experience the most sought-after inebriates.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen sinks left to clean the shift. Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-rate. That would be... You see, I meditated on your words and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. Keeping these bathrooms where my prior... Anyhow, I mean not to ramble.
No coarse pores, brisk smoke in our guns. With air-grown proprietary whisker extraction.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10 other ships. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So light our thrusters. Don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of horse first. That's right. Instant, soft serving.
Step right up for the most exorbitant. We cure all physical ailments. No, but the medicament. When
time is bits, back to the factory floor.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
It ain't the worst till it's extruded.
You seem like a Working hard or consume lunch sometime.
Tastes so yummy.
Ever miss a limited time offer? Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? It shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Try forever.
Experience the most sought-after inebriates on the undisputed plane.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with Borst It's not the worst unless it's Borst.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia. Official frequency. frequency of Auntie's
You're
Choice.
the maverick freelancer from the wireless.
Like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure. Oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative.
Which do you like a bit?
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Well, welcome, future repeat customer. And don't take it. All right.
Impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their victuals are more delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food that's low in sugar?
What?
Food that's high in sugar.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products
Ah!
any day.
I've got armor.
Friend, and how? And now, back to it. Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
Unfortunately.
Wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Winston, velvet style. When they see me come, they shout. A chance of glancing me with these, they know that.
Thank you for your customer service, contractor.
It's a Winston stout, says with pride. One top bonafide in any crowd, I'm sure to stand out within Uncle Winsworth, velvet stout.
Find these creatures that have gone missing.
This might sting.
Call for a medic. To the rescue. Right on.
And if you're in Austin, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an Uncle Winsworth, velvet
Tell this fella that I'm on it.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. Now for something a little different, totally, if not thematically.
Then you need a good set of armor for someone to
Cleo's plus specifically.
I'm yearning and yearning.
Oh, the way back in here.
Every last bit of my way. Every last bit that I'm paid. Every last bit that I save is in vain.
That'll save me time.
Intended for you. Lost baby pie. One day
Them wraps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Here's the
Okay. Head office tower.
What do you think's getting this big promotion?
This must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right.
I just had word from that old number cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station. Grand! A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of Arcadia. Not to mention the Order itself. If they partner with us, certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, what is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job. And I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself. If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy lip, but for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. You'll find the best choice in the... Oh, wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can... Suffice to say,
Attention, morally gray outsider. Hello, daring self-determinativist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corp. As in Ida, your assignments, Ida's help explore the wilds, plot up, and you can see her as soon as I'm finished. Where was I? Oh, now I'm finished. You'll find VP Hewitt right over there. When
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Stand by for this special report.
Yet they are indubitable.
At Auntie's Choice,
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice as a What? Your first assignment, something unexpected.
if I understand, they've stopped working. The workers there.
They expressed...
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their And what, pray tell, has them so aggrieved?
Two generations of sovereigns, exploiting their trust to lay the foundation.
Dear
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back.
Wonderful.
I have zero doubt.
Classic totalitarian style. Don't take our analysis for it. Hear the consul's motives replayed in high fidelity in this recent Protectorate broadcast.
That I believe my decision-making is superior to the...
I don't mind.
Conference.
I'm gonna finish it there.